Perception is a design lab, and we spend our time between two parallel worlds. It's the worlds of science fiction and science fact.
The science fiction side of our work is our feature film work. And then the science fact part of our work is with big technology companies, some of the most innovative tech companies from around the world. We're not a gigantic warehouse filled with GPUs, so it became essential years ago to start to explore what cloud rendering could bring.
Conductor was a great solution not only for the speed, but they were approved by Disney as a secure vendor. That made it a no-brainer for us to go with them.
Security is our biggest thing because we work on these massive projects. We work with Disney. They vetted the whole thing and they said, this is good. You guys can use it. It's safe. I'm like, all right, awesome. If they're on board, we're on board.
The biggest benefit for me is that deadlines are more achievable.
When we're pitching stuff, we don't have to be concerned of, can we render that internally? Do we have enough power to render that?
You always have enough computers to get everything done. For Lightyear, we were making the end sequence of the titles, and it's a very close-up of Buzz's suit. A lot of detail, a lot of texture, a heavy render, just because of how detailed and how photorealistic this suit looks.
Because we're not doing just everyday, hit render and be done with it. We have these really big, heavy, massive projects to do. And so the support that we had from Conductor was huge for us. Conductor has the ability to grab machines kind of all over the world. That's been huge for us too, because we don't have to kind of factor in like, oh, it's going to be a busy period to send stuff to the cloud.
And they will automatically have the proper After Effects version, all the plugins you need, everything's right there. You don't have to think about it, which as a producer is the best part. It's one thing I can just check off my list. Another great thing about Conductor is the desktop. I can clearly see, here's how much we've spent so far. So if we're going over budget, I can make some changes. I can also see what's currently being rendered, what needs to be rendered, so I kind of know the status of everything. So if there's a deadline coming up, I could see how close are we to that render. I can see it, it's easy, it's accessible, which is great.
CoreWeave's acquisition of Conductor is like giving Captain America the super serum to me, because I feel like it's just going to elevate their game a lot more and add more speed to Conductor.
It's great to know that we are no longer, handcuffed by what we have in front of us.
Using a cloud rendering service like Conductor made a lot of sense because they have an infinite amount of machines, at least that's the way I think of it. Millions of machines rendering in the cloud somewhere magically, and these machines are the fastest, most powerful machines you can get.